G'day, it's Jamie, and welcome to Thylacoleo Tigers. Today, I'm reading an old newspaper article about Thylacoleo sightings at Springbrook on the Gold Coast Hinterland, Queensland in the early 1900s. So we'll get into it. This was published in the Queenslander on Saturday the 14th of April 1923, titled On Springbrook by Professor S.B.J. Skirchley. I am glad someone is in earnest going to probe the truth of the belief in the existence of a large tiger cat in Queensland than as yet gladdened scientific eyes. Not having enjoyed the privilege of being museum bred and only being a wanderer of the wilds, I have always paid respectful attention to the accounts given to me of strange creatures by intelligent men who relate what they have seen and heard in their long experience of the byways of our land. As my contribution, here is an extract from one of my 1913 notebooks. Near Mount Nimble, there is a gorge just below a precipice in Springbrook, which the Aborigines would not enter as there was a big tiger cat, large as a big dog, and would kill man or dog. No living Aborigine had seen it, but their fathers had told them of it. Can this be a reminiscence of Thylacoleo, or more probably the Tasmanian devil? It is described as having great teeth. The Aborigines used to try and kill it by enticing it out by taking a dog and making it howl, but it always got away. Anyhow, they were never successful. James Ferguson, timber getter, reported this to the late Mr. E. Cooper, who told me. Here is another extract from the same book. About the year 1906, a big tiger cat took a lot of fowls from Mrs. Richter's at Nerang. It was as big as a terrier dog, and her dog would not tackle it. It was shot and was yellow with black spots. What became of the skin, Mr. E.J. Cooper, my informant, does not know. I have just asked him about it, and he said, if these good people like to go to Springbrook, they may get one. When I was up there 2 years ago, Ben Gillespie, a fine bushman, pointed out to me a log on which he saw one sitting a few days previously. He saw it several times. My wonderful timber-getting Fred Jack Duncan, who pretty well lived with the Aborigines as a boy, has told me much of the beast, though even he, who has spent all his life in our mountain scrub, never saw one. I'd like you to hear him sing an original song, full of Aboriginal words, round a fire on a cold night. He is one of my richest loads for Aboriginal lore and language. All gone now, but I must cry, belay the end. Oh, that's really interesting. I wonder what they're seeing. Are they seeing Thylacoleos or something else? They keep calling them large tiger cats, and tiger cats are quolls. But the sizes they're talking about and the ferocity and anger of these animals is really weird. Like the one on Springbrook near the Mount Nimble, they said it was a big tiger cat there, as large as a big dog. Well, quolls don't get that big, and it'd kill a man or a dog, which that doesn't sound like a quoll to me. It sounds like a Thylacoleo. They described it as having great teeth, and the Aborigines used to try and kill it by enticing it out by taking the dog and making it howl, but it always seemed to get away. And then in 1906, a big tiger cat took a lot of fowls by Mrs. Richter's at Nerang, and they said it was as big as a terrier dog. I'd love to know what kind of terrier they're talking about. But her dog wouldn't tackle it, and it was shot, and it was yellow with black spots, which is interesting. I'd love to know whether they're seeing Thylacoleos or just really super large quolls, but I doubt that on the quoll thing, as quolls don't get that big. Okay, that's it for me. I'll get back to this all next time. Bye.